Mystic Clovers are considered one of the most annoying items to get when going for your legendary. Whatcho chaps, I'm Magical Mike, and I'm going to explain why they're annoying. It's because the whole process of obtaining them relies on the Mystic Forge, and therefore how lucky you are, or in my case how unlucky you might be. You would be wise to pick the Mystic Clover Hunt as your first overall goal, no matter what legendary you're making, and I'll tell you why in a bit, so pay attention. Right, I once mentioned that you'd actually need a lot of skill points. I also told you that you'd need a lot of obsidian shards in the last video, and I made 2 whole videos stressing how important it is to do your dailies. Now you're going to find out why exactly I said all of this. The recipe for Mystic Clovers is very simple. 1 obsidian shard, 1 mystic coin, 1 glob of ectoplasm and 6 philosopher's stones dumped in the Mystic Forge gives you a chance at these. You know where to get most of these items, but the philosopher's stones can be bought from Miani at the Mystic Forge at the cost of skill points, so you best hope that you got a ton of them. Get these items, dump them into the Mystic Forge or the Mystic Toilet if you consider it that, and hope that you get a clover, because chances are you'll end up with something else instead. There's also a recipe for the chance at getting 10 at once, and I do it a couple of times in this video, but personally I wouldn't risk it again. I ended up needing about 230 tries at making the required number of clovers, which is 77 by the way, so it is about a 1 in 3 return rate from my experience, but these numbers can vary. But Mike, why should we be doing this bloody awful bit of the process first, I hear you asking? Well, I don't hear you asking that, but let's pretend I do. You might have pieced it together already from how I've been talking about it, and from the background footage. It's because all those times you don't get a clover, there's a good chance that you'll get something else that ends up going towards your legendary. You can get junk, sure, like the hidden treasures. Stop hidden treasures, man. I got one of those and it annoyed me. Or getting your obsidian shards back. But you also get a lot of the tier 6 crafting materials. By no means will you get a full stack of them, but you'll probably get a sizable chunk of them, which will save you some farming time later on. Yes, because you need a full stack of every tier 6 fine crafting material later on. We can moan about that later though. You'll also get a few lodestones out of this process if you're lucky as well. You'll be needing some of those at some point too. If you don't get the right ones though, you can always sell them for cash. So that's pretty much that in a nutshell, Mystic Clovers for you. Not the most popular part of building a legend, but good to get out of the way quickly. I've been Magical Mike, these are the things that I've covered so far, and where I'm at, and thanks for watching.